Okay, YouTubers, I painted the hood and the trunk yesterday and finished it up last night at 6 o'clock. And I want to keep you in mind that this is backyard body work. I got no experience. I'm just learning as I go. No schooling except for YouTube, which thank you for that.
Now's a good time to mention the hair.
Yeah, I get a lot of dirt in here, and I don't know if I'm going to sand and buff this or not because it's hard working on this car. And anyways, a story for you. A year ago, we bought a 2003 Buick Century, and the front fender was smashed. So I brought it in here and painted it up. Anyways, it looked alright. And here a week ago, we had to get a windshield put in it. And my wife took it over to the glass place, and he was putting the windshield in. He said, this car was painted, wasn't it? She told him that, yeah, her husband fixed the fender. Yeah, he said, I know, there's a hair in it. I said, so we're going to get that here in this kind of environment, but because I do everything in here, grind, weld, body work, I do mechanic work. Sometimes I even do carpenter work in here. Try not to, but that's just all you got. This is what you got to work with, so I'm not going to stop doing it because I do enjoy doing it. And someday I'll have a proper place, proper air filters and all that stuff. So anyways, it did turn out good. It's flattened good. It's really smooth. And I just don't know if I'll take the chance of sanding it and buffing it or not. So anyways, I straightened up over here a little bit this morning. It's actually 3 o'clock in the afternoon now. It's a really nice day out. And my wife put up some pictures of some of the cars I did paint in here. So I'm going to take a few minutes to show you. If we can get this to focus in. This one here is a 95 Sable. My wife was backing out of the yard and the snowbank was high and a half-ton truck blew the back end off her. So I bought another one for parts. Actually, that's where the seats of that are in the Pontiac came from, was the parts car. And did her all up. Hope you can see these pictures. They look pretty good here in the camera. So anyways, that's one I did in here. The next one was my stepson's 89 MR2. She's a right-hand drive, came right from China. It was a wine color, and he wanted it red. So I brought her in here and sanded her down, and well, it turned out really good. Actually, I didn't get no dirt in that one for some reason. I think it's because the garage was still fresh. Anyways, there, let's get her in focus here. That there is an 88 Ford XLT Lariat. I had it years ago. I actually painted that in a greenhouse. Man, I can see. It was had good ventilation. I loved that truck, but I had to get rid of it because it was just too hard on gas. So anyways, the next one here, that's the Pontiac that I painted last summer, the same one I'm redoing here now. As you can see, she looks pretty good in the picture, but I just wasn't happy. It had a lot of orange peel, and it just didn't look right. The body work's really bad. I'm not doing much of a job now either, but I need more sanding blocks and stuff like that, and the know-how. That one there, that's a 96 Grand Marquis I did for a fella, and it turned out really good. And when he come to pick it up, he was standing there looking at it. He was taking his hat off. He was bouncing around. He just couldn't believe it was his car. I mean, it like I said, it really shined really good. And this one down here, now that there is a 74 Dodge Coronet station wagon. It's 19.5 feet long. I painted it in this garage, which is 20 by 24. The guy bought it, oh, I don't know where, way up in northern New Brunswick, and he liked it, so he brought it down to me and asked me what I could do with it without spending a lot of money on it. So, well, he brought me a set of quarter panels off a 73 Pontiac GTO, and that's what's on the back end of that car. And I painted her up. It was hard to paint because it was so long. And anyways, story to that too. Last summer, him and his wife and 3 grandchildren went on the Coasters 2010 run. They started in Newfoundland and they went to British Columbia. And he took that car and a fiberglass travel trailer that he brought that up for me to paint halfway down the travel trailer to match the car. So that was alright. I just shaking my head because that's a long ways, right? But anyways, he made it, and the only trouble he had, he lost his gas tank cover. And somewhere along the line, somebody picked him up one for it, so he did alright. And anyways, he's going to do it again in 7 years' time. It was unbelievable that he made it with that car. Well, I'm glad he did. Anyways, if you want to check that out, if you go on Google, I think you can find it on, I think it's called 2010, Coasters 2010. And they got some really good pictures on there of that car and the trailer together and a bunch of other old cars. So, anyways, the next one there, that's, let me see if I can remember, an 86 Lincoln Mark 7. Well, I brought it here, I was going to buy it, but the frame was so bad on it that I didn't bother. I really was sad about that because it's a beautiful, beautiful car. But she sat out behind the guy's garage and just the bottom rotted right out of her, so it just wasn't worth it. And it's still there, so it's not getting any better. So, anyways, it's just a little story on what I've done in this garage. So, I'm going to keep doing it. I know it's not perfect, but I got to get some of them long sanding boards, which I don't have. I do all my sanding with a small short block. So I think I'm going to get on eBay and see if I can get a set of those and do some little better quality work. Anyways, I just wanted to give you a little update. Next weekend, if nothing's going on, I'm going to bring the 4 doors in off the Pontiac and try to do a good job sanding those down, and we'll give that a shot of paint, and I'll give you a little shot of that. Thanks for watching. Talk to you later.